In the something of the year 2000, Steve Jackson Games released one of the most popular and well-known fantasy-style party games around, called Munchkin. It's been 20 years since Munchkin, at least 20 years since Munchkin has come out. It has seen many expansions over many themes, various themes, including a lot of holidays, of a lot of pop culture. They actually just released the Mighty Nine expansion based on the Critical Role series. I'm not going to be doing Munchkin today. Today I'm going to be doing its rather unsuccessful little brother, the Munchkin collectible card game. So this came out in 2018. It lasted for about 4 sets. Obviously this is not a sealed box. A sealed box has 24 packs. This has 22. I bought it off eBay. I got it super dirt cheap, so I figured why not. Now, I'm just going to jump straight into it. If you know what Munchkin is, good for you. If you don't know what it is, Munchkin is a kick down the door, fantasy style monster slaying, treasure hunting, kill your buddies kind of game. It's very quick, very fun, very brutal at times. Not very serious though, so it's perfect for parties. One thing which is interesting that I found about this, now when you get a trading card game, generally the box is good enough to hold all the packs. However, one thing which I found a little bit disappointing is the fact that it's a little bit too tall, if you can see that. The box is a bit too tall for the packs, and not really wide enough to comfortably sit 2 packs side by side. They kind of stagger, and after about 5, 10, 20 packs, it just looks a bit silly. So we're not going to use the box. We've got 22 packs. We're just going to jump straight in. Now, I don't know anything about this card game, except that it's a loosely TCG style version of the very popular, very well known Munchkin board game, I guess. I don't know. Hey, look at that! It's a green squirrel. Roar. Nice card back though. That does look really nice. It looks really colorful. I think it looks really nice compared to the packaging of the packs in the box. So we've got loot, we've got mischief, we've got more mischief, we've got monsters. That's pretty cool. More mischief. I wonder how many colors there are. Oh, I can get to that in a sec. More mischief, loot, monsters, allies, locations, and more locations. Land. It looks to me there is a mountain, a forest, a swamp, and a plains or a field on an island. That's incredible. So in Munchkin, as it is based loosely off the standard sort of fantasy role-playing games, you can actually get starter sets, and each starter set has exactly what you need for 2 players. This is the Wizard and Bard collection, and I also have a Cleric and Thief collection. There is one more. It is the Ranger Fighter, I believe. And oh, it says bonus 12 card booster inside. Look at that, guys. We're going to open 24 packs after all. It's a miracle. It's not even Christmas. Alright. I'm sorry, do I sound a bit cynical today? Yeah, I don't know. RNGesus. Goodness me. Monster, location, monster, disappearing act, treachery, mischief, a demon monster, finger monster, goodness. The 1%, up my sleeve, and mosh pit. Okay, so rarity looks pretty simple. We've got a C here for the commons. We've got an X here for the something or others. We've got a U for the uncommons, and an R for the rares. That X is kind of interesting. I wonder what that's for. Okay, so we've got V cards as well. And if there was an uncommon portion of it, there's a common in my uncommon set, which is, I think I jumbled that pack up, I don't know. Oh, you know what, let's just rip the packs and see what we get. Apparently, as far as I know, there's no foils in this set. Actually, I don't think there's foils in this game at all, which is kind of a nice sort of change. Every card game seems to need a foil of some sort in almost every pack these days. I mean, Pokemon does it, but at least it's kind of stylish. Maybe I'm being a bit biased. Salt Elemental, Healing Salvo, Blood Geyser, Walking Dreads. Oh boy. Compost, Robe of Retribution, Blood Geyser again? Oh, hello. So, I guess it's a full art version? That's an X card as well? I wonder if that means anything. Let's have a look at the other X and V card that we got. Nothing in this one. Oh no, this is the next one. There's nothing. Oh, it's in sepia? That's kind of interesting. Kinda. I don't know. V. That probably doesn't mean anything. And what's that other X that we... X. A sepia. Okay, so maybe there's like... You know, I'm going to separate the X's. I'm not going to worry about the Y's, I'm just going to separate the X's because there's something going on there. Oh man, I hate it when they do packs like this. Holy Roller, Danger Zone, Face Elemental, goodness. Blandy McBlanderson, man. X card of full art, cool. That's actually really cool. I actually do like that. I wonder if there's a full art version of every card in the set, sort of like a chase set now. I guess that's going to be the thing. Maybe there's a sepia version and a full art version of each card. Okay, full art Executioner, Mosh Pit. Yeah. Oh man. See, this is the reason why I hate opening packs like this, because now you get this damage on the card. It's so stupid. Healing Salvo, cool. Last Ditch. When this comes into play, if there is a copy of this card in your discard pile, squish this, which I'm assuming is this game's term for send it to the discard pile. Any hero may spill 3, move 3 cards from the top of their deck from the discard pile to flip away the runaway marker. Cool, there's a milling mechanic. When I play Magic, I play blue. Sometimes black and blue, but mostly just blue. And I like to mill. That's what I was going to say before I was harangued by this packet. Gods. Bullwhip, Danger Zone. Okay. Gazebo. Alright. Sepia. Pain Train. That's what opening these packs is. All aboard the Pain Train. Savage Salamander. Used Card Dealer. Yep. Backup Dancers. Ring Wraith. Oh boy. Starstruck. Stick of Suffering. Jazz Hands. DJ Tim. DJ Tim. I like that. Zap. That's pretty cool. Did I get nothing? No special card in this pack? Okay, cool. So one of the things that Munchkin had going for it was it had humor. It had a lot of humor in its naming naming thing. There are a lot of puns, a lot of cool little jokes that went into the naming of each card. And it was just, Beelzebub. Explodia's middle finger. Now I see it. Okay. I'm really going to try and hold back the urge to pull out a Yu-Gi-Oh joke, but if they're like, I'm assuming there's going to be the 5 fingers of Explodia, and if I do get the 5 fingers of Explodia, I'm going to summon him. I wonder if that's how it works in this one. Blood Geyser, cool. Whammy bar. Alright. So John Kovalic basically did pretty much all the illustrations for almost all the Munchkins sets that don't have a particular theme. There were some, what is it? The Critical ones, the other ones that are based off some other IP, they look pretty cool. And John Kovalic's artwork is pretty cool. It's very Explodious Pinky. Look at that. Yeah, John Kovalic's style is very, very recognizable in the fantasy comic industry, I guess you could say. Not even sure if that's really the right way to say it, but you know, he had comic strips in Dungeon and Dragon magazines. Oh, a V card. I don't know what they're supposed to be for. Anyway. And there are some really nice artwork on a lot of these cards. But there are some that are just kind of blech. I'm talking about you, Glandy McGlanderson. Pied Piper tromboned. Okay. Gazebo. Cool. Chopsticks. Okay, so you notice that a lot of the colors, a lot of cards have their own colors. These colors directly correspond to whatever kind of class or character type your deck is built around. So you've got orange cards for your bards, you've got yellow cards for your clerics, blue cards are for your wizards, purple cards are for your thieves, and then you've got green cards for your rangers and red cards for your warriors. And these, purple looters. Huh, cool. And these, you know, grey cards are obviously generic ones that can be put into any kind of deck, I guess. Squirrel. Nice. Portal Combat. That's another X card. Oh man. This rarity thing is just strange. So there's commons, uncommons, rare cards, X cards, which either take, which either take the, can they take a slot of a rare card? I don't know. And there are V cards as well. I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be. Shiny Manipulator. Holiest Symbol. Cool. Alright. Why didn't I just do that from the start, honestly? Now there's W cards, man, come on. Dungeon of Dragons. Yeah, I like that one. That's kind of cool. Amstrain. Barbarian the Librarian. Pleebug and Holy a Symbol. Irresistible Disco. That's a cool little reference. Hydrax, Rust Kicker, Smug, Squirrel again, Spellception. I don't even know if that was a rare, or an X, or a V, or a W, or a question mark, or anything else. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm sounding really cynical about this. You can't touch this. That's pretty cool. Love them hammer pans. There's a rare card halfway through the pack. Oh, it's a hero. It's a halfling ranger. Interesting. Rust Kicker. So I got 2 R cards in a pack. Does it say anything on this? Doesn't say anything on that. Discount Cudgel, Freebird, Sword Caddy, Mugsy, Starstruck, Salt Elemental, Shrieking Fans, Blending McBlenderton, Chunky Flunky, and Spellception again. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do like a lot of the artwork in this, and it looks like a very sort of it looks like a very, okay, so I'm getting Hearthstone feels off this, where you don't have a resource to, you know, tap or expend every turn. It looks like every turn you might get, you know, in Hearthstone, if you know Hearthstone, and every turn you get an extra gem or crystal or mana, something to spend on cards in your hand. Human Wizard, okay. Okay, that's cool. And Locket of Fleeting Fortune. Alright, I'm going to take the character cards out of that, the hero cards. I think that's what happens in this one. I think if you, every turn, you get like extra gold to spend on, you know, equipment and all other kinds of stuff. Alright. Doge, Boots of Butt Kicking, Compost, Belt Buckler, Crusty Disgusty, Automatic Machine Bow. That's pretty cool. Use Card Dealer, Holy Ghost. Nice. DJ Tim. What may you call him? DJ Tim. Smite Unseen, Purple Lotus, Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment. Is that really necessary? I mean, there's a Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment in Munchkin, but I don't know. Bullwhip, Vanilla Mental, Goblin Kaboomer, Tax Heaven, Stumpy, Gazebo, Whammy Bar. Alright, one last pack. So after I finish doing these, I'm going to open up and really get into have a look at those theme decks, or the starter decks. Field Armor, Reseeding Rifle, Inflatable Dragon, Suction Cup, Holiest Symbol, Vampire Cat, Vanilla Mental, Thwack, Cowardly Canyon, Silent but Deadly, Boots of Butt Kicking, and Dead Weights. Okay. I actually went into this not knowing very much at all, only a little bit about the history of the card game and not really enough to know how to play it, but give me a sec, I'm going to try and find the 5 pieces of Explodia. So if you're relatively new to the channel, I guess you could call it, I am a collector of old card games, dead card games. Any one of these boxes or packs that I open, you know that I've got at least one more somewhere in my garage that I will keep sealed for the rest until the end of time. That's my way of the ninja, of the collector. Land War Elf. Look through your deck for a card named Land. Reveal it, move it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Let's see. Really, do I not... What? Where did all they... Okay, Explodey is Pinky. Heart of the cards. Okay, I gotta keep that aside. Explodey is middle finger. Did I really only just get... No way. I did not just get 2 weeks... No, wait, I got this part too. Silly me. Explodey's index finger. No one has ever collected all the pieces of Exodia. The heart of the cards. Gosh. You know what? I think the only thing that I really needed was Explodey's thumb. Ring finger, index finger, middle finger, and Explodey's pinky. Oh, come on. That would have been so cool. Alright, anyway. Let's skip all this stuff up. Now we'll go on to the starter decks. So I've got a human wizard card that I pulled out of a pack, so I'm going to open up the wizard and bard one even more. So each of these comes with a 40 card deck for each of the characters. Oh, okay. So the card that you get in the booster is going to be an alternate art version of the card that you get in the deck. That's pretty cool. Alright. We have 2 starter decks. We have got a die, damage counters, and run away and limp away. Maybe that's treasure. I don't know. Oh, and we have our level trackers. We have our quick start rules. We have our checklist for each one, for each deck. That's a nice little thing. Nice little add-in. Alright, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but we've got our explanation rules. And apparently, just like in real Munchkin, you can cheat. And you can only cheat if you feel like it. And if they catch you, well, what can I say? You cheated. Alright. So in the other one, we also have the same kind of stuff. We've got our Dwarf Cleric deck, and we've got our Elf Thief deck, and all the other stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to open these. No. Guys, thanks very much for sticking through this with me. I know this has probably been a bit of a trial. A little bit of a early start, late finish. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a healthy, safe enjoyable day. Alright, peace out. Hey guys, I decided to change my mind. Oh, I changed my mind. I didn't really decide to. It just happened. That's how it works. I'm going to open up these decks. A little something that I just found out about the rarity for the cards is, so you got your C, which is your common, U is uncommon, and R is rare. That's fairly standard. And then you've got the X cards, which are extra special. And then you've got the V cards, which are very rare. And then you've got your W cards, which are referred to as we destroyed most of these. And I thought this was like some, some stupid little title. But then there's like this video going around with one of the guys from Steve Jackson Game who actually has a sheet of some of the cards. I don't know if it's fake or not, but I thought it was kind of funny. And he just shredded a whole sheet of W-rated cards. Anyway, so we've got the Elf Thief. This is the Elf Hero card, the Thief Hero card. Automatic Machine Bow. Dagger of Treachery, Decagorgon, Honest Owl's Casino, Legbreaker Joe, Muggsy's Sap, Chunky Flunky, Skewer, Stabby Stab, Vampire Cat, Whacked, 3,872 Orcs. Barbarian the Librarian, Blandy McBlanderson, Bodyguard, Budget Sasquatch, Card Shark, Chainsaw, Bloody Dismemberment, Krusty Disgusty, Drop Bear, 11-foot Pole, Ferrous Oxide Monster, Gazebo, Hammer Time, Lame Goblin Land, Iron Jesus, Vanilla Mental, Walking Dreads. So this is a thing. In each of the theme decks, there's actually a lot of the artwork specific for that character. Not the generic ones at the back, but actually have the character in the artwork of the card. See, there she is, there she is, there she is, and again, and again, and again, and so, you know how it is. Cool. Well, that was the Thief deck. Gosh, come on. It can't be that hard to open one of these things. And it's not, as long as you don't care about destroying the cards inside. Oh my gosh. Okay. Human Wizard, Beelzebub, Blood Guys, Crash and Burn, Forked, Hack in the Box, Jazz Hands, Kaboom, Sequin Robe, Smug, Stick of Suffering, Unfair Grounds, Zorch, and then all the same stuff at the back of the deck. Alright, cool. God, this one's that's impossible to open, that one, unless I stab it with a knife. Okay. And we've got Orc Bard, 99 Bottles, Backup Dancers, Elvish Impersonator, Free Bird, Irresistible Disco, Mosh Pit, Shrieking Fans, Starstruck, The Danger Zone, Trollolo, Trombone, Vuvuzela, and all the usual stuff. Alright, I'm not going to finish until I get this one open. Ouch. Alright, here we go. Look at that. Come on. Dwarf Cleric, Arms for the Poor, Angel of Awesomeness. That's pretty cool. Cheaters Never Win, Dr. Meow Practice, Hairy Tick, Healing Salvo, Holiest Symbol, Plea Bargain, Pygmy Sycophant, Robe of Retribution, Smite Unseen, Suction Cup, and the usual stuff. Cool, alright. Well, thanks guys. Have a good night.